Alright, Cold Steel was nice enough to send me another one of their knives. But let's take a look at this sign I got here. It says, "The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." And the lower part says, "What part of shall not don't you understand?" But one of the cool parts is, take a look at the muzzle right there. Smile and wait for the flash. Pretty cool sign. But let's take a look at this Kobun that I just got from Cold Steel. Comes in their regular steel blue colored box. Cold Steel. It's a high performance knife. Alright, one of the first things I notice about this knife is it comes with the Securex sheath, and it's got a, what they're calling this, a removable pocket clip. I'm gonna try to remove that in a second, but let's take a more look at the knife. It's got a craton handle. It's got a pretty good sized lanyard hole. Plenty of holes in the sheath to lash it down, or whatever you want to lash it down to. Overall length is, let me get a ruler. The overall length of this thing is, in the sheath, it is 10 and a half inches in the sheath, and taken out of the sheath, it is right about 9 3/4 inch knife out of the sheath. And the blade length is right about 5.5 inches. And it's the Americanized Tanto style tip. Looks like a pretty strong blade. And the usable length, or the usable part of the blade, is just 5 inches. And it's got a hollow ground. It's hollow ground. You can see the, might be able to see the hollow grind on it. Let's take a look at the markings on the blade itself. It's got the normal Cold Steel stamp on it on one side, and the other side says Kobun. It's a nice little, pretty good handful. Small. The weight, let's check the weight. And the weight of the blade itself is 4.4 ounces. So that's pretty light for this size of blade. And just for a comparison, I'm going to check out the K-bar next to it. So it looks like it's about 1.5 inches shorter than the K-bar. That's actually about 2 inches shorter than the K-bar. So that is the Cold Steel Kobun. Quite a nice little, I guess it could be a boot knife or a belt knife. Let's take a look at that sheath. It's supposed to be a removable pocket clip. Okay, so there's the pocket clip. Just got to lift on it, pull it out of there, put it back in, just slide it back in. It does move around a little bit, but you can jam it in there. It's pretty tight. So that is a first look at the Cold Steel Kobun. And it does hold into the sheath real securely. Let's do a quick little sharpness test on this thing. Use an old 7-Up carton. Should be pretty sharp. Cold steel has a reputation of sharpness right from the factory. And yeah, this is no exception. This is very sharp. And I believe it is Aus 8 steel. Not real sure, but I think it's Aus 8 steel. And the blade thickness looks like about 1/8, about 3 millimeters. So yeah, it comes razor sharp. Nice little knife by Cold Steel. The Kobun in the Secure X sheath. There you go. Nice little knife. Knuckle bump.